Are you a panda today?
Yeah. I brought my nose in.
Oh. Is it in many pieces now?
No. It's in one piece.
Okay. It may interfere with your camera. That way is better.
You mean because I can see a wider thing?
No. This thing was here in the view. This is your camera.
Oh, I get it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Come on, child, let's go. Anna. Anna. She's a very chatty child, you know. When we were going to the recital, she was chirping all the way.
Yeah, we just had her conference today. That was the only X she got was for chirping and
Really?
chattering.
That's the problem?
Well, you're not supposed to do it during class.
Then what's the class for?
School?
Yeah.
It's just one.
School's supposed to be chirping. Okay, chirping. You know. Does it say bum on your wrist?
Bam.
Looks like bum. You need to take the bam off for practice. Thank you.
Here, I'll take the bam. Thank you.
It won't fit you though.
Want to bet? Fits like a glove.
Alright, never play with something that bounces on your wrist. Okay, it will throw you off balance. Okay, alright. I haven't done much typing before the recital. Now it's time to get back to a regular.
Hey.
Why don't you play for me a scale?
Okay.
Did you practice with metronome?
Yes. 139.
Pardon me?
139.
You're like a quick guy. No, not too far. So that's the end. Let me see. That note is slightly wrong place. Probably about here will be easier. Okay.
Do I start from the beginning?
Yeah. shoulder down. Don't forget to connect and don't vibrate anything. That's a good step. No, keep down, keep going down. Third finger. Keep that shoulder down and relax. Don't forget to connect. Connect. Good girl. Unconnect. Good. Start down low. Get to the floor. Get to the floor. Five. A little too slow. Good. Six. Three, two groups of three. Ta 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 ta. Just simply play 4 plus 3. A little bit faster. A little too slow. You're you're slowing down at the end and losing it. Have to keep going. Ready? And great. No, too slow. 2 groups of 4. Too slow. No, I want 8. 2 groups of 4. Ta 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 ta. Mississippi, whatever. Pepperoni. Good go. Did you do 9 or 10? It's fine. Until for now, until 8 is fine. Shoulder, shoulder must be down because you used to have it, then you fixed it because it shows here that was done. Remember when your elbow was down? You raised your elbow and it's fine, but now your shoulder is going up. It needs to come down, okay? And you have to get to the frog every time you play a scale. Every single time you have to get to the frog and connect. Understand?
Yeah.
Tell me, do we ever do this on the violin?
No.
Good go. Flexibility comes from the wrist and it's always sideways. It's never like this. Okay? It's always this way or that way. That would be, see? That would be active. And that would be passive. See, if I move from here and then from here, it reacts to the motion. Or if I move like this, see? If I without the thumb, that's a perfect motion. When we attach the thumb, we should not lose it. Understood? Good. Somehow I believe that she does. And many of my students who are older, I have to ask, please explain to me, because they say, oh yeah, then explain. Like it's like, blah, 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 blah. No. I don't know. Explain.
Well, that you don't go like that.
Why?
Because if you go because your bow doesn't really move if you do this, and if you do this, just like without your thumb, like on a pencil or something, you have to keep the motion.
What do you feed her? Good. So let's reinforce that. Don't touch it with the thumb. See, when you hold it like this, and not that there is anything wrong with your bow hold. You have a good bow hold. Relax the wrist for me now. See, this is more than we will ever need right there, see? And it's beautiful and it's free. As soon as people attach their thumbs, it starts to creep up. Attach your thumb and keep exactly the same movement, right? Now let's go here and steal the pencil from me. Perfect. But I want pencil not to go there. I want pencil to stay in the same straight way. See? Just like the bow. Steal it. Aha! See you creeping up, child. Oh, let me do something. Relax. Relax. Let me now. Don't do it. Don't do anything. Relax. Relax the wrist. Now you know where to go. Now steal it from me. Perfect. But your pencil is still here. See, it needs to go right there. Otherwise, your movement goes like this. You know what kind of stroke that would create on the violin?
Legato.
Oh, you wish. It's called a potato peel stroke. See?
I peeled a potato today.
Me, you did?
Yeah.
Let me touch your left hand. No, you're lucky. If I peeled the potatoes, my fingertips would be dry. The starch in the potatoes makes my skin dry. But she's not affected at all. So see, there. See the move, the bow stays. This. Imagine that's a pencil, right?
Okay.
Steal it. See? Steal it. Take the pencil. Steal it. Why is it all sticking up now? Sticking up! Alright, let's put it up here. And I will do it first and you will do it second. Drop that shoulder, you hooligan. How can somebody be upset that she's chatting? She says smart things. Those good kids that don't say anything and behave, just say, have nothing to say.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Nah. Look at that perfect child.
Look,
Right?
she got a reputation when she started passing the candy out in the classroom.
And what's wrong with that? Right? She was not stealing candy, she was giving them away, right? So right here, there. Go. Perfect. That's it. That's right. So you don't go this way, you just go that way. Okay? Perfect. Now, I'm sure that you can watch the video to try to remind yourself, but these are only the most important things that I type. And it's just as much for myself as for you. Seeing this is disappointing. Because, see, elbow up, shoulder down. Done! In the big green letters. And now your shoulder is always like this. You see? Need to get rid of that bad habit. Otherwise, your scale is very impressive. You made the giant improvement there. Okay? Arpeggios. Did you only play D major or other keys too?
Only D major.
Oh, come on.
I didn't really play them that much, but I know it.
Okay, play arpeggios for me and then we'll try other scales. Start with a major and drop the shoulder. Stop. Here's the question for you for a few seconds. What can you not do when you are on the top of the mountain?
Slide down.
Oh yeah, that you can. What you cannot do when you are on the top of the mountain.
Jump off.
No, you cannot climb it anymore. You cannot use the whole bow if you start in the middle because you're already halfway down. Let's go. Okay, did you do slow and fast?
I don't think so.
You should. Do this one more time, and when you're finished, the last note of that scale becomes fast, and you play da da dee da 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 da, 9 notes, da 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 da, and one bow up, one bow down. But first you play it slow. Don't move that shoulder. Relax that shoulder. And no, ya da 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 da. You gotta understood, but first play slow. The last note of the slow becomes the first note of the fast. Go.
Slow again?
Mhm. No vibrato. Da, 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 keep moving. Keep moving, don't stop. Don't stop, keep moving. Right. I want you to do something for me. I want you to play slow and fix it if something is wrong. But when you play fast, you don't stop. You play fast and you play unstoppable. That will make you absolutely invincible on stage. Let's go together. First, D major. Don't raise the shoulder. Repeat. Repeat few times.
Oh, I thought you said
One more time. Start with drop that shoulder. And I don't want any meowing there. Just clean shifts. Go. I said few times, do not stop on that. And each time you play, like in yoga, relax more and more and more. Drop your shoulders, breathe out, and work as little as possible. And then yet last a little bit. Play lazy. Slow, drop the shoulder. And don't meow. Drop the shoulder. Good. Minor. D minor, let's go. And then don't waste your bow. Elbow up, shoulder down. Shoulder down. One more time slow. Make the bow straight. Move. Keep going. Drop the shoulder. Relax. And on. This is how I want you to learn, one at a time. And you clean it, and slow as best as you can. And then you play fast. And if you want to, you can even play twice faster. Just on one bow, the whole arpeggio, up and down. That's what Mignon is doing now. And you don't stop. Because if you play fast and you constantly stop for slightest imperfection, you will stop on stage. You don't want to stop on stage. Good. Show me your exercises. You're doing your Shevchiks, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing Kreutzer too, right?
I'm doing Stradiak.
Oh, Sharik, you need to do some Kreutzer. I'll show you later.
I don't know what that is.
You will. You'll like it.
Oh no.
So how's that Kreutzer, Sharik doing?
Okay. Except I noticed that my first finger isn't as strong as my second finger.
That's typical.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
See, do you practice with metronome?
Yeah,
At what tempo?
72.
Oh, how good. It's almost annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl, let's go. Second exercise, skip the first one. So, you're playing extra notes. We don't get paid for extra notes. Go. Good girl. Impressive. Okay, stop. It's great. The fact that you relaxed is great. But you're playing, somehow she's doing this from here. She needs to engage this joint. Lift and drop the first finger. Just drop, put all fingers down, all down, and now just lift and drop the four. There. Now, turn here, let your mom see where my thumb is.
Mm-hmm.
Now see what's moving? It's common, and it needs to be eliminated. Thumb needs to be here and relaxed, and this you did great. Now do this fourth finger again. See how this is all moving? I don't want it.
Well, that's why she can't do the arpeggio coming down, because her hand is collapsing.
No, because this is underdeveloped. The movement from the socket is not working. She is moving her pinky from right here. She needs to move it from right there. Okay? So, this is what... Hold the balloon. Now, put all fingers down, and this may be dangerous if she's not careful, and you cannot really judge that. It's up to her. You put your thumb where I was, right behind that bone right here, and she goes and taps. I don't think she could do more than 30 seconds safely at the time, right? But it's really up to her to judge. So go tap. She's strong, just using her own joint. Don't push right here in the thumb. Yeah, lift as high as you want. Perfect. And the hand is actually really relaxed right now. She was just, for whatever reason, trying to run without bending her knees. This is a big thing, and if she can fix that, big improvement in velocity and in ease of playing and vibrato.
Well, but that's, something that Ella does, is she can muscle through things.
Yeah. You muscle through things? You know how to fight?
No.
I'll teach you.
No.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what am I supposed to write about? Your thumb was so relaxed, I was like, yeah, and then I see this. Oh no.
Well, yeah, I don't want to distract you, but I've had these thoughts about her thumb a lot. We discussed it ad nauseum this morning. She was ready to kill me.
No, right now, I was there, and I was sure that it's slightly back. And it's okay, but when you play some cantabile music and your thumb goes here, it's okay. Or if you play like tense in Paganini, you do this and your thumb goes back and it's okay. But when you run, it's really supposed to be right here.
So that's what I was explaining to her, even though I don't teach violin, is that I think she got this idea that you're not supposed to touch the neck, and then she gets tense and she pushes on the neck. So she doesn't seem to just have this regular, you know, what I call plug the nostril, you know, that you have to do it equally and has to sort of be opposite. I don't know exactly where it's supposed to
Well,
be.
see,
But in the shifting, you know, sometimes she takes her thumb off too much and it loses something.
yeah, when you play slow music, you have to press the strings down into the fingerboard. We try to do as little as absolutely necessary, and really, just to touch the metal to ebony, that's all we need. And if you face the bone, instead of facing the side flesh, which is soft, you can push 10 times less. This is why playing fifths is difficult, because the strings going on both sides of the bone. And you have to squeeze 2 strings down, and none of them is using the bone. That's why we hate them, right? And also the finger goes a little bit diagonally, so we have to adjust this way to play it in tune. Normal string, if that's the string and there is my bone right there, I just face the bone exactly to the metal, perfectly. And I go straight on the direct route to the ebony, as much as it's necessary to just touch the ebony. And as soon as ebony is touched, the hard surface touches the vibrating mass, pitch changes. No problem. In a fast tempo, we simply don't have time to do this, so we use different technique. It's like snapping stones over the water. We have to hit the string hard enough to just in a split second change that frequency vibration, because we don't have time to push anymore. That's why this da 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 da, we imitate super fast velocity by tapping on the string and not pushing it. And usually with an average normal student, it would take 4 months of persistent digging and bugging to get this loose, unless it's a good Korean kid who's 5 years old and you just say, sweetie, you don't push here. And they do most of the time.
Okay.
This one last week was tight like a boxer, and today she was soft like a pillow right there. And to her, to you, to both of you, it's bravo.
Well,
This
Marsha
thing,
too,
this thing.
But what she doesn't understand is what the point of contact is. For her, it's either push or nothing. She's not using it. She doesn't know that it's okay to touch it. Do you understand?
Yeah, we do much less than the cellists do.
But
We don't push as much, but most of the time we use the thumb as an anchor.
But she's not really anchored with it,
Right.
right?
I'm not worried about this, because I'd rather have her unanchored loose
Right.
than anchored tight, which is the root of most of the problems, and that will be fine. She will anchor it eventually because she'll need it, right?
Right.
And it's not like she's sticking it outside of the violin, she's touching it.
Yes.
But this is something that she was getting away for a long time, and she can. When I put my finger here, the pinky worked.
I'd like to give you Gretchen's fourth finger too.
Well, bring Gretchen. But this, you can help her, and I believe that it should not be a major issue for her
So
to
what
fix.
would be a simple every morning exercise?
Just
to
as
do?
I showed you. Put
But
your
what
thumb
should
in.
she play?
Simply
Just
put
this-
all fingers down and simply put the third finger. She doesn't even need to play the bow.
Okay.
Tap, tap, tap for 30 seconds. If she wants to go more, she can try to do the rhythms with this. And try to play, like...
Okay.
Everybody has a little motion here, but I can't even show myself because I don't operate that way. Her whole thing right here moves back and forth half an inch. It's a huge unnecessary work. And then she can do backwards, so you can... But this is what I need more, the hammering.
You understand, Ella, that if you can figure that out, your arpeggio will get much easier.
Not just arpeggio, everything will be faster and easier.
But I
but
mean,
the
right now,
shoulder-
I think that's what's really slowing her down is that extra movement coming down.
Yeah.
No.
Also, I think personally that she just didn't practice the arpeggios in this way. She will and she'll get it.
Yeah.
No problem. But that all the crazy runs and all the crazy concertos are not going to be possible or going to be possible only with Titanic work. And I'm trying to teach her to learn fast. And because the amount of musicianship and talent there, enough not to waste too much time on a single piece or too much time to clean it up. Because when you